Reminder here. So, I need to explain this in case anybody does any Google searches on Seelhar. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to say this now. Okay, so we are a chapter of Seelhar Fekshula. There is a related original organization called the Order of Seelhar, which is the original parent group that created Seelhar Fekshula. They're a, best way to put it, mystic order of chivalry. It's like this 19th century theosophy kind of thing that they do as a, it's not serious, but it's like more something they do for ritual, because ritual is how we mark our lives, etc. and so forth. Anyway, I got a call from Father Tom last week because somebody in the parish asked, hey, what's this? And because apparently we're down as Order of Seelhar, not Alaska Fekshula, they looked into it, they saw that, and there were some concerns because of mysticism. And so I had to have a very long, awkward conversation with Father Tom explaining that there's Order of Seelhar, there's Seelhar Fekshula, and then there's Alaska Fekshula. Alaska Fekshula is a chapter of Seelhar Fekshula. We got nothing to do with the Order of Seelhar. So if you have religious sensibilities in that time frame, no judgment in that frame, no judgment, nothing. But if you look that up online, that's not us. Just letting you know. But the other thing is, what I want to.
This is not where we sacrifice humans?
That not here anyway. No, we got to do it in the open sky where the gods can see. Anyway, at least that's my philosophy. So the other thing I wanted to remind everybody about that too is just, if I hadn't said it before, we are guests here. And we need to make sure we're taking care of the space, and that just brought that up because, as I said, I had that conversation with Father Tom. I just thought it would be a good time to remind everybody, we're guests in this space. We've had a really good working relationship. I kind of had an in because my mother-in-law is a teacher here, and I want to maintain that relationship. So the thing is, we need to treat the space with respect. That's why I don't go into the chapel, not because I'll burst into flames or anything, but love to say for general space here, there are some. Yeah, things like that. Yeah, that's a little chapel. I don't go into the chapel. Please don't go into the chapel. It's one of the reasons I put the tables up there, because it's a sacred space to people who come here, who study here, things like that. I'm just being respectful.
Sounds like you're
But also,
What's that?
Are we in trouble or are you
No, we're not in trouble. I'm just saying, I just want to let everybody know that.
but what's today's power word though, please?
Today's power word is gravity.
Nice.
Because we're going to be doing Urlaufen.
Avatar of gravity.
Yeah. Or I'm sorry, Unterlaufen. Okay, so today's magic word is Unterlaufen and gravity, okay?
The aspect of gravity.
No. Okay, so I think for today's, I want to do some more work with close-in stuff, Krieg work, so that kind of brings us into Unterlaufen. So, and then once we do that, I think we can do some, you think we ought to just do the, what's that? We'll do that at the end. We'll do that at the end.
So excited. So excited.
So, actually, do you think we ought to do wrestling at the sword first, or do you think we ought to do Unterlaufen
So I
first?
don't think we covered the Durchlauf in the past.
Oh, sorry, Durchlaufen. God, with my brain. Yeah. So that's what I mean. Durchlaufen.
Yeah.
So do you think we ought to do wrestling at the sword first, or do you think we ought to do Durchlaufen? Wrestling at the sword would probably be simpler to learn first, and then Durchlaufen come right after that.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, so we're gonna do. So we're gonna go over the three wrestlings. We're gonna do the primary wrestlings in the Liechtenauer tradition, and we're gonna be doing it at the sword rather than with the hands. I think it'll be a little easier with the sword. Either way, it works. Actually, I can show you, and I can show you just straight ringing the throws. But the big thing is, everybody was on the ground here. What is this? Feel how hard that is?
Concrete.
Yeah, so we're not throwing people, okay? We don't unless you want to lay them to the ground gently, that's fine, but we're not throwing people, okay?
I think I bring in the yoga mat.
Just letting everybody know that. So I think I'll start by showing everybody the three wrestlings, and then I'll show you how those are modified by having a sword in your hand. We'll practice those, and I think we'll have time to get into Durchlaufen, because it's basically two different moves. All right, any questions so far?